too creative of a guy to really be playing around with.
How do you feel about Pimp and Curly? Did you see that video?
Nah, I didn't see that video. In the last video I seen the bits and pieces of the cartoon, but when I was watching, I think they took it right off the YouTube, so it kind of cut off on me, and I was like, oh, okay, what happened in the Officer Ricky cartoon? And then I seen when he took his baby mom shopping and Gucci and all that, coughing and furry.
He got a song called Out Tia Told Me. Shout out to 50. He shaved 45, you already know.
That's crazy. I mean, like, you know, I just think you need to, like I said, like, know your boundaries. Like, I'm not saying Rick Ross is not talented. I have all of Rick Ross's albums. I like his music. I actually listen to his music a lot. But, I mean, know your boundaries. Like, I'm not saying it's an impossible battle, but you're going against a guy that creatively is a monster. And for what he's done, his whole career is built off of battling and just, you know what I mean, trying to destroy people's careers. So if that's what you want, I'm just saying you better come with the army behind you. Like, don't come with just the police force. Like, yeah, I'm ready. You better come with the Marines. Like, and don't let them react. You better just snipe him and hope he can't get back up. Because if he do,
it's a wrap. It's a wrap.
You better have Jesus on your side. Jesus.
All right. So how do you feel about, we're talking about hip hop and whatnot. How do you feel about the hipster movement? You know what I mean?
Hipster movement.
You know, the Charles Hamilton, the Astor Ross, and, you know, Mickey Sacks, and, you know, the people that are generalized into that category.
I mean, you know, as far as, like, these categories, I don't like them sometimes because I feel like they don't give an artist enough credit. You know what I mean? Like the whole neo-soul category and the whole this, whole that. It kind of almost locks you into one area where it almost forces you to make this type of music from now on because this is kind of like where the public is generalizing you in. You know what I mean? Kind of like not gives an artist a chance to really showcase what they, you know, you understand, like what they, how their music might actually come off to the masses because they're so boxed in. They're like, well, if I don't make this type of music because everybody's categorizing me in this category, then nobody's gonna accept me. They're gonna feel like I'm fake and I'm phony. So I just feel like, you know, you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful on allowing yourself to be categorized like that, because once you do, it's kind of like, damn, I gotta ride the boat. Yeah, you understand what I'm saying? I gotta ride the boat, because if you don't, if that's what they're accepting you as, you're like, okay, I'm gonna get my success here, and then maybe I'll change up later once I'm successful. But you gotta be careful, because that change could cause you to just plummet. You know, so, and then it looks like you wasn't real from the beginning, because it was like, well, why didn't you just do that from the beginning? You know, so that whole category, you know, all that, I don't like that, you know. So I try to stay away from that.
So how do you feel about the Don't Let Out freshman list? There's a list put out.
Yeah, I seen that.
How do you feel about that?
I mean, you know how I feel about it? I feel like those are the people that were in the position to get on that list.
Okay. So you feel like there had to be some kind of inner power, like the powers that be?
It's always inner power. It's always powers that be. It's always who you know.
No, okay.
It's always who you know. Okay, so, you know, the freshman list, you know, it's a couple people on there that I would, you know, okay, he's good, he could. I might not have heard of him.
Is there anybody that you just don't believe should be on that list?
Everybody that's on that list, I believe, should be there. Because if you're on your grind that hard to where somebody's at that level is willing to vouch for you, then okay. Because everybody deserves a shot. Who am I to be like, nah, he don't deserve to be there? Because he might have been grinding longer than me. He might have done things I haven't done. So he can turn around and say, well, what makes you deserve this opportunity? So I believe everybody deserves an opportunity. Now, it's what you make of the opportunity that will define who you are in the long run.
Absolutely.
You understand? So that's just one opportunity. Like, okay, you got on the freshman list. Now what?
All right, but opportunities are coming your way, obviously, because you have a nice track out with the guy. We all know who he is, Ron Browse. Ron Browse is like on the top charts. He has like 4 or 5 joints on the top charts.
Hottest thing out right now.
He's really doing it, and you know, he's like the hottest producer, and you would definitely get track. It's like phenomenal. I'm really feeling it, you know. So I don't know if I was a fan of Chadeo before. I
can take that.
But I'm definitely a fan now. So you know. Tell me about how did that happen? How did you get in contact with Ron Browse? How did that magic happen?
Actually, the guy, June, my man June, we've been working on music a long time together. He actually introduced me to Ron, you know, long time friends and things of that nature. So once that happened, you know, once he introduced me and things of that nature, once somebody introduces you to somebody, you just have to take it upon yourself to build on that relationship. So, you know, that's what I did. I just built on the relationship once the introduction was made, and, you know, a couple calls here, a couple calls there, a little time waiting, and, you know, eventually, you know, I was given an opportunity, given a beat, you know, and I was told, you know, here's a beat, and see what you can make of this, you know. So I took the opportunity and just